new Nebula tutorial, and so yeah, I did base this off a tutorial that I watched, but I did change a lot of things to kind of make it my own way. But I'll link the original tutorial in the description of this video. Anyway, I'll just give you a quick preview and hope you like it. So let's check it out. So first of all, in down below, I'll have the assets pack that will be required to create this. So I'll just get that now. It's in here, and just these two. I also added the project file if you want to have a look at mine. So first we got the color map, which is just a spacey background with all these cool colors that we'll use. You can use any space background you want. This is just the one I'm using. And we also have this OBJ object, which was made for with Cinema 4D, which I don't know if it'll show now. No, but it's just a spirally sort of coil kind of thing, which will be the shape of the nebula. So anyway, let's get started. First, you just want to make a normal black solid and just call this background, and then we'll apply some fractal noise for that, and just increase the contrast heaps and the brightness heaps, just so they'll look like little stars. So yeah, that'll do. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll make another solid and call these main particles, and then we'll make a camera. That'll do. And just turn that off for now. Anyway, you want to get your trap code form right here and place this on here, so you have this. And then first thing you want to do is go to the base form and just increase the height until you get something you like. So that's good. And I forgot to mention, go OBJ model, then OBJ settings, then find, actually I'll have to put this in, just put it at the bottom, turn that off, and then you won't need that because that's just a reference layer, so it won't be shown. Just go like that and you'll see this coil thing, which is pretty cool. You might want to put the vertex up to about like 20, so that's just less particles, and then you want to increase this to something you like, so that's pretty good, maybe a little bit more. I might go one. There we go. And this, actually with the camera, I'll just get a better angle of this. Better turn that on. So that's a good angle there. I'll just fit up to 100%, and then we'll turn this up so it gives it more dimension or depth. So I might turn that down a little bit to about there. I like that. So that's good for that. Now particle. might make this like 0.8, so it's just a little bit less, and that seems to be good for that. Now just so it can disperse it a little bit so the particles are more spread out, I'm just going to increase that as well. So I think about 10 or 11. As you can see, that looks really nice. And next we'll go Fractal Field, and then we'll set the size to 1, I think, and the opacity to 10. So it doesn't look like much has changed, but it will look different in a moment. And you want to set the displace up to like 100. So it's just all wavy. I'll set this to full so you can see. Yeah. I'm just going to have it at third. So it's more visible than quarter, but just doesn't lag as much. That tends to happen. And I believe that's all for that one. You want to go layer maps as well, and you want to apply put on the color map actually, turn that off, and then go back to main particles, then get the nebula, no not the nebula, the color map and we'll set this back to full. You can sort of see the color in there, you will in a moment once we put this glow on. So you just want to keep the normal glow as it is, but turn down the threshold a bit so it's just more visible. So about there, about 40 is good, and the intensity I might raise it up like that. So only a little bit, and we'll go back to full again and see, it looks really nice. Now you want to duplicate this layer, and then you want to go into particle, I believe, and first turn that down to 0.6, and then I think it's disperse, put this up to about 17. So it's just these other tiny particles. So first we'll solo this, and then solo that. So it's just these small particles in there, just to fill in the gaps that aren't filled in. So turn that off now. Next thing you want to do is we want to just create this sort of energy, sort of wavy kind of thing. So first you want to find the base form, and go into skip vertex, just turn that up to about 25, so you can't see much there, and you want to find the particle again, yeah, and then turn this to 2, so it's just more intense. Yeah, it's pretty intense at the moment, but we will change that, and we should probably name these as well. So energy, and then small particles, particle, whatever. Then I think we should probably turn up the displace a bit to about 120, which I also forgot to do for the small particle, which will turn it down, Fractal Field, to about 80. So there we go. So we've got, doesn't seem to be doing anything. I think we should probably turn. Oh, just remembered something we might need to do, and get a vector blur on there, and then just turn this up a little bit to about like 75. So you get that kind of energy. wave kind of thing. I think we should probably turn this down to about 30. Yeah, that looks good. And turn the softness to about 25. And see, that's looking pretty cool now. And you just want to duplicate this again, but get to base form and just turn this up to about, say, go about 1800, but add like 1300, and make this 1800 as well. And then go to particle and set the size to about 1.3. And that's looking nice now. So it's coming together, sort of. Now you want to make an adjustment layer this time. Then get your trap code shine right here. Oh, not on the camera, on the adjustment layer. Put that underneath. And set this to add. That color looks pretty cool at the moment. So you just want to drag this down until it comes out. So you can keep this red sort of thing, which looks cool, but I do like, was it electric? Yeah, I like that one. So it has this cool bluey sort of purpley look to it. Now you want to duplicate this energy, and now we're just going to get to that sort of smoky kind of look. So smoke, and then turn the particle to a cloudlet, and the size up to about 50. Doesn't appear to be doing much. There we go. And set this to screen. As a matter of fact, you need to send these all to add. And I just realized not the background. And the reason why we couldn't see it before is because the background was over the top of it. So yeah, that's looking good now. So you want to lower the opacity about 25, maybe even a lot more. So we'll have a look at this in just a moment. Maybe 5. Then set the random to about 100. And then go to base form again. Then lower this up to about like 100. Maybe in like 500. Maybe even more, 750. And being able to turn this down doesn't seem to be working very well. So we'll put it down to 0. Then this may be the 35. That looks pretty cool, actually, as it is. Blending mode, add as well. Then the disperse about 25. And effect opacity, I think down to about 5. Looks alright. Down to about 2. That looks a little bit better. Doesn't look great. I'm just going to quickly refer back to the other one I did. So, import. Have to import nebula.eep. Doesn't matter. So we'll go back into this and then find energy 1, I believe it is. I'll have to change this to that, and the color map to that. Anyway, you got this, I think it was energy 4, particle size 25, okay. Go put the size of this particle to 25. Looks a little bit better. And what else did I do? Vertex to 100. Pretty sure I already did that. Whoops. I did it to 750. Well, that looks pretty cool. Now, I just remembered something I did. I'm an idiot. Sort of. Set this to 500. That didn't do a lot better for it. Smoothness to 31 and this to 14. Sorry I had to refer to this. Go screen. Oh, oops. Layer maps. 30. Okay. Disperse and twist. Make that 30 actually. And there should be one last thing. The fractal field. Spliced 120 and 2 and 1. Okay. So close that. Then set this to 2 and this to 1. And that should be it. Doesn't look how I liked it to, actually. Effect. Nope. It's quite odd, actually. But seems that's how it is. So 30 might. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay, sweet. And that is almost it. We might want to change the shine a bit. Make the boost light about 8. Oh, the ray length about 8. It's about 3. Maybe 6. That looks cool. So you got this cool little nebula kind of thing. You can change the hue and saturation on it as well. So just get that and then roll it. I liked it a bit down here last time. Yeah, I can't remember. You can make it like green, yellow, or red, like a Christmas looking thing. Like that, or whatever you want. So I'm just going to set it back to like 12. -12. So you can see the difference. It's just more blue. Then I believe I should put on some that, duplicate that, and then make this 1800, 1300, 1800. Actually, keep that the same. And that looks really nice. So that's pretty much it. Might lower the boost light to 4 or 2, or maybe 0. And that is all, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so that's the Nebula sort of tutorial. It's a bit different to mine from before, but this still looks really cool in my opinion. So yeah, you can also add some curves. Actually, I'll keep that all on this one. Get some curves. And then like darken some parts, lighten others. So add more contrast to it. Maybe some blues. And maybe some red. Or lower the red. Or higher the red. Or not do that. So it's more like awesomeness. That's all I really can think of. So just some other views of it. That looks cool, actually. I like that. We'll set this to full. So you can see it a bit better. And it's pretty much just playing around with all the different effects, making things you like. You can make something totally different. You could use this in something totally different. I think we should put on a vector blur again, but only make it like really subtle. So about like 10 maybe. I don't know how much that's going to do. That actually looks quite cool, even though that's not really what I wanted. Maybe 4. Yeah, that's a bit better. And yeah, so can get another view. That we like. And yeah, sorry about the lag, but it's the best I can do for now, really. So anyway, I do hope you enjoy the tutorial. You know, just try out different things. You can like show me the stuff you make. And yeah, so the original video will be linked in the description, as well as the assets required for this. That looks cool. Anyway, yeah, also the assets and stuff. And yeah, and also if there's a quick tutorial, audio reacting. So we'll just get this. Song's not the best, but actually we'll get this one. Actually no, we won't. And you have to apply this to all of them. Just a little bit annoying. I don't know why these are all renamed again. Oh, there we go. So just go audio react, find your song. You have to do this to all the separate ones, then just add a reactor. So I like to do just fractal and lower this strength about 30. So you can, the waveform just kind of animates with the song, like the beats and the treble, the bass and the treble and stuff. So you can see it kind of moves in a sec. I don't know how big the difference is going to be, but we'll have to see. In a second. Yeah, sort of moves. You can't really tell right now. But anyway, that's the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learnt something. Like and comment. Tell me what you want me to do next. And bye.